So when Best Buy was staring down an existential threat from Amazon a few years ago, CEO Huber Shalom didn't just slash prices, he completely redesigned his human resources strategy.
Right. He turned staff retention into an actual weapon.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, instead of treating HR like, a glorified filing cabinet, he treated it like the organization's supply chain.
And that shift in perspective is exactly what separates companies that thrive from those that are just trapped in endless turnover. Welcome to our deep dive on managing human resources.
Yeah, and our mission today is to show you how HR is really a highly sequenced strategic activity. Think of it like building a championship sports team. You can't just throw people on the field.
No, you have to define the positions first. You have to write the playbook before you start drafting players. And that begins with job analysis.
Which is essentially studying the tasks required to actually do a job well.
Right. And from that analysis, you get two crucial things. The job description, which is the tasks and responsibilities, and the job specification, which is the required skills.
So the job analysis is basically the raw material spec for your supply chain.
Exactly. And if you get that initial spec wrong, I mean, if a company drafts a vague specification, they aren't just being lazy, they are actively sabotaging their own payroll.
Oh, wow. Because you end up sourcing the wrong raw talent.
Yeah, which means your manufacturing process, your training and development is suddenly trying to build the wrong product entirely.
That makes sense. And speaking of that manufacturing process, there's a big difference between training and development, isn't there?
A massive difference. So basic training gives someone the immediate tools to just survive day one on the job.
Like learning how to operate the cash register.
Right. But development builds long-term organizational capability. It prepares that talent for future responsibilities.
Let me push back on that, though,
hmm
because development is expensive. If you look at McDonald's Hamburger University, they take entry-level workers and develop them into corporate managers.
It is an incredible program, yeah.
But aren't you just footing the bill to make them more attractive to your competitors? Like, if you constantly train them for higher-level stuff, won't they just leave?
It seems counterintuitive, I know, but robust development actually locks talent in.
Wait, really? How so?
Well, Hamburger University works because it structurally signals to a line cook that there is a defined, achievable ladder. By investing in their future, McDonald's shifts the mindset.
Ah, from this is a temporary gig to this is an actual career path.
Exactly. When people see a clear trajectory upward within their current ecosystem, they're far less likely to jump ship for a marginal pay bump somewhere else.
So they're building loyalty through upward mobility. Which brings us to the quality control phase of our supply chain, keeping that highly developed talent in the building.
Right, and sustaining that motivation requires effective performance appraisals and solid compensation, both direct pay, like wages and bonuses, and indirect pay, like benefits.
And if you, as a listener, are thinking about your own company's indirect pay, if you are relying on basic health insurance or standard PTO to keep top talent, you're just competing on table stakes.
Yeah, table stakes won't differentiate you in a tight labor market at all. The way a company structures evaluations and rewards heavily dictates its internal culture. Take W.L. Gore and Associates, for example.
Oh, they have that really unique setup, right?
They do. They operate on a peer-based evaluation model, where team members actually rank each other's contributions to determine raises.
Wait, does a system like that actually eliminate brown-nosing the boss? Or does it just create a high-stakes popularity contest among your peers?
It is a fair question, but the mechanism works because it aligns compensation directly with team utility rather than managing up.
Oh, so your raise depends on how much value your peers feel you added to their projects.
Exactly. The incentive to collaborate just skyrockets. It forcefully weeds out brilliant jerks and rewards those who genuinely elevate the group's overall performance.
Which honestly directly impacts your recruitment branding. And that is actually our word of the day today, recruitment branding.
It is a vital trend right now. It is all about presenting an accurate, positive image of the firm to the market.
Right, like when Starbucks started offering health benefits and stock options to part-time workers, that wasn't just a nice perk.
No, it presented a highly accurate image of their values. It built an enduring brand that acts as a magnet for top-tier candidates who actually want to be valued.
Which just proves that HR is this deeply interdependent sequence, from the initial planning and hiring to the development, evaluating, and compensating.
And it is all held together by responsible labor relations. If one link in that supply chain breaks down, the entire organizational performance suffers.
So to wrap up our deep dive today, I want to leave you with a final thought to ponder.
I love this question. Go for it.
If your organization's recruitment branding was completely transparent right now, I mean, if candidates could look past the marketing and see exactly how your company manages that entire HR supply chain behind closed doors, would it attract the talent you need or scare them away?